How would you like to be on the Disney Channel?
Be one of the first 200 callers, right?
If it's your dream to be in a real TV show with Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber, listen up.
That's the pitch Colorado families hear on the radio when a business called The Event comes to town. This ad lures hundreds of Colorado families to local hotels for what many think is their child's big shot at stardom.
Well, Call 7 investigator Teresa Marchetta went too, and you discovered the event is not really what many parents are expecting.
Not always, Ann. It is an audition, and nothing the event does in our state is illegal. Still, we feel parents should hear what we uncovered before you set your child up for disappointment. The event is selling something.
How would you like to be on the Disney Channel?
And it comes with a hefty price tag, but you wouldn't know it listening to these radio ads.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Be one of the first 200 callers, right?
It was almost like winning something, like the first 200 callers were going to get a chance to be Disney stars, work with Disney stars.
Lori and Ricky Palmisano thought they were one of the lucky 200 when they booked Ricky's audition at a Colorado Springs hotel.
Must have mentioned Disney 3 or 4 times, so it was, I felt excited.
So did Ricky, a high school freshman who loves to perform. But when they arrived for her audition, the crowd size was a red flag.
First of all, there's had to be 1,000 people.
Still, they gave it a chance, and Ricky got a call back.
By the second day, I was like, wow, they wanted me. I got a call back.
So that whole first day, was there any mention of money?
Certainly not that I recall.
Lori says the hard sell came the next day when staff explained the event's talent showcase was in Orlando, Florida, a talent camp of sorts with packages of showbiz coaching costing up to $10,000. But to secure Ricky's spot, Lori had to sign this contract and pay an $1,100 deposit on the spot.
There was a lot of pressure to sign it right here and right now because a lot of people want this.
Lori signed. What she didn't know at the time, the event had racked up dozens of complaints and an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. The event's owner slapped with thousands of dollars in fines for violating consumer protection laws.
Schedule of events. These were all the wonderful things we were going to get.
The company says high-powered agents are invited, but in the fine print, the contract says the event is a learning and networking experience with no guarantees of getting an agent or a job in the industry. Once you buy your spot, tack on travel and hotel expenses, the cost soars into the thousands.
Did you guys go to the audition in the Curtis?
The event came back to Denver last month.
Did they tell you there would be a cost up front that you would have to pay to be a part of?
No, no cost at all.
Like Lori, the parents we talked with thought talent, not money, would determine their child's chances at fame.
So more under the impression, you know, we're going to do some interviewing. We're going to see if there's talent in your children. So you don't expect a cost.
Another common misconception, all of the families we talked with have the impression their kids were auditioning for Disney agents and Disney shows.
In the advertisement, they said, you know, such Disney Channel shows as, you know, Wizards of Waverly Place.
The truth? Disney's vice president of communications tells me Disney has no business relationship with the event. He goes on to say in a statement that Disney is not affiliated with the company and does not evaluate talent at these events.
We got tricked.
Yeah, we're from 7 News and we'd wanted to cover your event.
We went inside the Curtis Hotel to talk with the event staff about parents' concerns.
Is there anyone who we can interview about what goes on at these events? And
no, you'll have to talk to our talent relations department.
At what point do you tell parents how much your services cost?
We hand out booklets of information as soon as they walk in the door.
The booklet shows the costs, but only the contract reveals another fee.
Pretty lousy thing to do to a parent and to the kids.
Lori decided to cancel the contract the day after she signed.
$1,000 is a lot of money to anybody.
She didn't get that $1,000 back because the contract says it's a non-refundable fee, an upfront fee some states have made illegal.
I felt taken advantage of.
Of course, there was hurt feelings. The feelings still feel fresh. Like, wow, you did that to like a kid.
Now, the event sent me this email. They say that they provide parents with all the cost information, and they also say in here that perhaps, quote, illiteracy, complacency, and a lack of common sense on the part of parents is to blame for their confusion. We had a local boy on as a guest last year who's getting acting jobs after going to the event, but we also found an actor still featured in their brochures and website whose agent tells us they want nothing to do with it. The Attorney General's office says there could be a violation if the company is misrepresenting what it can deliver. So if anybody has concerns, we want them to complain to the Attorney General's office.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
Thanks, Teresa. Now, if you know of a story for Teresa or any of the Call 7 investigators to check out, call 303-832-7777, or you can email us at call7@thedenverchannel.com.